The water you use in October will be charged at a new rate beginning with your November 2017 bill. Along with the rate increase, a new rate structure will be implemented. The city portion of the utility rate has remained the same since 2007. An adjustment to the rate structure and a rate increase is needed because city water sales have decreased after several years of wet summers, homeowners have increased conservation efforts, and the city has seen an increase in maintenance costs of the water and sewer infrastructure. In this video, we'll explain the city's utility system, the reason for an adjustment and an increase, and the new rate structure. Highland Village's utility services are completely funded by the revenues derived by rates charged to customers. There are two components associated with the Highland Village utility system, and they each represent about half the cost to provide water and wastewater service. First, the city purchases 3 million gallons of water and the treatment of 1.65 million gallons of wastewater from the Upper Trinity Regional Water District on a daily basis. The cost for this service, seen on your bill as the wholesale charge, is passed through to each household. The second component is the maintenance of the water and wastewater distribution system. This includes miles of water and sewer lines, 5 water wells with a capacity of 4.2 million gallons of water per day, and 10 lift stations needed to pump the wastewater through the system to the Upper Trinity Regional Water District treatment plant. Not many people think about the utility system and how it works, unless the water doesn't come out of the spout or the toilets don't flush. While the system is complex, the workings of it are fairly simple. The dishwasher at Buffalo Wild Wings on the far southwest side of town washes dishes, and that water then goes down the drain through the wastewater lines, then through a series of lift stations until it arrives at lift station number 1 at Doubletree Ranch Park, where it is then sent across Louisville Lake to the wastewater treatment plant in Lake Dallas. The current rate structure was designed with a graduated structure that provided a higher percentage of revenues associated with higher usage tiers. For several years, this structure provided sufficient revenue to fund the utility system, particularly in 2011 and 2012 when we experienced exceptionally dry summers. In fact, the revenue from that time resulted in a healthy level of reserves which have gotten us through the recent wet summers. The city has seen usage patterns decrease since 2012 because of the wet summers and citizen conservation efforts. This has resulted in annual revenue deficits and prompts the immediate need to update the rate schedule to ensure sufficient revenues for continued utility operations. The cost to maintain the system has increased over the last 3 years as well. The recent flooding resulted in a significant increase, roughly $1 million, in wastewater treatment costs because stormwater found its way into the sewer system from open cleanouts and manholes. Additionally, there were increased capital project costs to find and repair the breaches. This is an ongoing challenge to a utility system, especially one like ours with many manholes located along the lakeshore. There has also been an increase in costs related to unfunded mandates such as a backflow program, a valve maintenance program, sanitary sewer overflow programs, no-lead mandates, and others. The city has taken measures to be more efficient. Highland Village, like most other cities, has an annual water subscription from a regional water provider where the annual fee remains the same whether the full subscription is used or not. We have achieved model efficiency by subscribing to a lower capacity, using the full amount, and utilizing our water wells to supply the peak demand in the summer months. This reduces costs significantly over time. Other cost efficiencies include installation of a gravity flow line which eliminated a number of lift stations, the installation of the automated meter read program providing greater accuracy and giving residents access to their household water usage, an equipment replacement schedule and preventative maintenance to elongate the life of equipment, a work order system to efficiently schedule maintenance and quickly address system failures. Operational costs to maintain the utility infrastructure are fixed in nature. In general, it costs the same to deliver 500 gallons of water as it does to deliver 5,000 gallons of water. Therefore, all customers equally share in providing the availability of service. This translates into a higher percentage of charges placed in the base charge. The city's objective is to find the appropriate balance between the base charge and the volume rate to fairly distribute charges while providing sufficient revenues to support the system and provide a more consistent revenue generation. The proposed rate changes will provide roughly a 20% increase in total. The change in the rate structure means household charges will vary with usage level. We'll look at the water rates first. The base charge changes from $9.55 per 1,000 gallons to $11. Instead of a graduated charge based on several usage increments, the new usage charge is $3 per 1,000 gallons for 4,000 to 50,000 gallons, and over 50,000 gallons, the rate jumps to $15. Sewer rates also see an increase in the base charge, with the base charge moving from $1.25 to $17. The usage rate changes go from $5.60 per 1,000 gallons to $3.70, and the max usage of 15,000 gallons changes from $74.05 to $65.10. To give a basic representation, let's look at the average residential bill during a non-irrigation or winter month and the average bill during an irrigation or summer month. The average bill during the winter month will see about a 20% or approximately $19 increase each month. A typical bill during the summer months will see about an 18% increase or approximately $25. A bill during a higher usage summer month will see a slight decrease, -2%, or an approximate $6 decrease. You will see the new rate on the bill you receive in November, which reflects your October usage. We've been able to maintain the same city rate for the last 7 years. Our previous rate structure had been sufficient to provide water and wastewater services, but that reality has changed, and the way we value, price, and use our water must reflect today's water reality. The new rate structure will provide consistent revenue to ensure continued safe, quality water and wastewater services. We can all help to keep water and wastewater services available for years to come by sharing this cost and using water efficiently.